Welcome back to the Takeout, and welcome back to our specially themed Artemis II set. I love it so. And of course, our Bill Nye the Science Guy tie here on the jukebox in honor of Bill Nye the Science Guy. This time tomorrow, we will be counting down the minutes, not the hours anymore, the minutes, until scheduled liftoff. Scheduled is an important word. Artemis II crewed mission around the moon. Retired NASA astronaut and Navy SEAL Chris Cassidy joins me now. Those beautifully framed pictures you see around him, his adventures in space. Chris, I'm delighted to talk to you. Lots of notes on this mission. This one caught my eye. When this happens, 74% of today's global population will not be living during the Apollo era. So it has no living memory of what this is like. So we are going to re-excite an entire globe about what it means to take a risk and do an adventure like this.
Major, it's great to be with you. And you are spot on. That's exactly right. There is so much inspiration that can come out of this. In fact, Reed Wiseman, who's the commander of the mission, is a good friend of mine. I texted him the other day and said, "Good luck, my friend. The whole world is watching with awe and excitement." And that is exactly the sentiment that you're getting at. With about three-quarters of our population never saw a rocket go to the moon before, and now they will.
And what is so important about this particular mission? Because as I understand it, and I've been reading a lot about it, it's to test all the things necessary to go back to the moon and begin to stay on the moon.
Right. It's really an exciting time. Just last week, NASA announced a real change in the direction that we're going with our nation's kind of strategic vision for space exploration, and that's to put permanent presence on the lunar surface. We're no longer going after a lunar space station, if you will, called Gateway. And this is the first step in that. Just like airplanes, when they come out of the Boeing factory, they fly for a test flight before they put paying customers for a commercial airliner on there. This is that same way. Apollo 8 did the same thing for Apollo 11, went around the moon, made sure everything was right, very close to the lunar surface, could reach out and touch it, so to speak, but didn't land. We don't happen to have a lander built yet or suits that you can walk on the moon. Those are kind of two critical pieces of it. But this is a critical first step in making it so where we can have people walking on the moon again.
And what's very interesting about this, and there's a lot of terminology that's important, this mission will not orbit the moon. It will fly a free return trajectory, and it will go farther, as I understand it, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, farther away from Earth than ever before.
Yeah, that's right. And there's, I'm not an astrophysicist or anything, but there's
Neither am
once you
I.
leave Earth orbit, once you leave Earth orbit, you can utilize lunar gravitational pull, which does exist. It's a sixth of what we have here on Earth, and use that to slingshot you back to Earth. And so the beauty of that in terms of risk mitigation is if there's some sort of engine malfunction or on this kind of test flight, if you will, that capsule is coming back to Earth without doing anything else. So, I mean, I'm oversimplifying it. There's a lot that the qualified and fabulous people, men and women in mission control, do to make it safe. But you gain a lot of safety factors by having a profile like it is.
Chris Cassidy, I appreciate the time so very much. Congratulations on all your service to NASA, and we'll all be watching tomorrow. Speaking to that, tune into CBS News 24/7. This is an invitation from me. Do it all day tomorrow, but I will be anchoring special coverage of this launch beginning at 4 p.m. Eastern.